Whew. Well, on the advice of a number of people, both in Guild and here on YouTube, as you guys know, I try to read and respond to as many comments as possible, and I am not above taking suggestions. So I switched my data disks around a good bit. Get this, I didn't even have to remod for this. These are all my standard mod sets for these characters. I didn't even have to remod. Took advice from a couple of viewers and commenters and changed my data disks around as best as I could. Lots of TM gain on buffs, which is why Grandmaster Yoda is in there. I thought maybe he would also help with AoE, because I still have the if someone takes damage, they lose turn meter. Don't even need him for the AoE, just need him to spread buffs around. It is still of paramount importance that you get Vader out early so he doesn't just start face raping people, and you can't remove his turn meter, so he literally only serves as a spoiler until you get him out. Get him out early first, if at all possible. And then it's just this thing of beauty. I have a couple of chance to reduce cooldowns on buff gain, and clearly that is 10% however many times over you have that data disk for each buff. So the more buffs, like with Grandmaster Yoda, the more likely you are to reduce am I having a stroke? Reduce your own cooldowns. So you see JTR just swiping, GMY spreading buffs, and it's just a nice loop, as one of my commenters said, more with regard to Mon Mothma, but it absolutely applies here 100%. So thank you guys for some of the tips. Last time in normal mode I did this just with the out of sheer aggregated turn meter reduction data disks that I had on being damaged. Don't even have to really worry about it here. It's just constantly swiping, constantly battle meditating, constantly doing the Moff Gideon AoE turn meter reduction, and then trying to keep at least some people alive for when Palp does this. Of course, the two dark side characters survive, which is hilarious. And at this point, it's like I'm probably good between Gideon and JTR constantly swiping, so I'm like, fuck it, I'll just kill these mofos. So thank you guys for making those very good, poignant, and astute observations and points. And here it is. It takes a little while to DPS down, just because I don't have a whole lot of DPS left, and I don't have a whirlwind available, so it takes some time. But yeah, this video is going to be brief. I still can't get the JMLS crit one, consecutive crit one. I tried using the same team that I used last time, which was Palp, Vader, SLKR, DR, and GAT. And it just, I don't even get a turn. Well, that's not true. I get one turn. My SLKR goes first, and then everyone is dead. Yeah. I don't really know that I care to continuously try to beat my head against the wall with that one, but I will take the victory on this one, even though it's ugly. But there she is. Thank you guys who watched and commented and gave some good advice. We help each other out, clearly. And here's how I set it up, right? These are all of the TM gain and enemy TM reduction data disks that I have. Really, mostly single dots, which is kind of hilarious, but it worked.